Hi guys, today's video we are going to do my review on the Garmin 770. We've actually had this about a year, and I always like to use it for a while before I actually go out and do the unboxing thing, and I just soon use it, know that it works before I actually recommend it. And this is actually a good GPS. I've had real good luck with it. I know there's been mixed reviews, but we have never had an issue with ours. We'll go through it and I'll be able to tell you exactly what it has, what it can do, and be able to show you the step-by-step on be able to put your camper into it, your truck into it, whatever you're actually driving, your motorhome, whatever it happens to be. But it actually will ask you different questions, and you put that into it and it will route you accordingly. So anyway, let me spin it around here and we'll take a look at it and see exactly what you guys think of it, and we'll go from there. So we got the opening of the GPS there. Now it does do voice command, so if you say voice command, it will pick up and actually start. You can tell it what to do, but we're not going to worry about that. Up here in this corner, there's where your trailer's at. Now you can switch from trailer to car only, and then that way you don't have to worry about avoiding low passes, stuff like that. That's what it's actually going to do, is route you around that stuff. So this will actually act more like a standard GPS. We always have it in this. It's got my measurements for our camper in it, which is the width, the height, and the total length, and actually our total weight. It also has up here in this corner that you can see that we actually have 2 propane tanks on it, because there are some routes that will not allow you to have the propane tanks on. So it'll make you turn around and turn around and take them off, or take you a different route, whichever that might be. But when you go in, you can actually set the maps also to do different waypoints throughout your trip. You can program it to turn around and to find where you're at and what your next point is. What's kind of neat about this thing is that it will actually, let's zoom down in on it, but what actually is kind of nice about it is that, like right there, it actually show where we are right next to the lake, which that's where we're at now, because we're actually sitting in the campground that we're staying in. But and it'll show you Highway 23 out here. Now we're going to zoom out on it to where you can see a little bit more of what's going on. But anyway, back to what we were talking about as far as the programming. I've used that feature. That is one thing that I'm really not keen on. I don't care for it too much. Maybe if I was to mess with it a little bit more, maybe I would. But what I do like about it is that when you're driving, it'll actually show you different like gas stations, what your traffic is, because it will Bluetooth with your phone, so it's got up-to-date data as far as showing you if there's accidents. It'll reroute, it'll show you the weather, it'll show you all that you can actually go through it. But let me back off. It's actually got your phone in it, which you can see. But anyway, so it does a really good job. We've never had any issues with us taking us any back roads. That's the problem that we have with our phone, is that it would take you the shortest way. But the thing that we're having problems with is it would take you the shortest way. So you're going to be going up and down hills, around corners, off country, and I had enough of that. We decided to say heck with it and go ahead and bite the bullet and bought it, and we really like it. See if I can get to where we can actually show you the programs that I'm looking for. Wireless network. It will also show you rest areas along the way. It gives you heads up when they're going to be coming up to you, and then you can actually plan on it. There's the vehicle profile. You can go in and actually put several different models in that. It will let you do that. The Driving map is in 3D. You can change that to north up or track up. Either way, however you want to do that. It has got just a bunch of different things that you can tailor it to whatever you want it to do. So what I would recommend is that you start messing with it, because there is a lot more in this even that I've actually even messed with. You can set your preferences, custom your avoidances. Basically, you can avoid tolls, you can avoid low passes, any of that type of stuff. It will allow you to avoid it. If you want to stay off on highways instead of interstates, it lets you do that. But and whenever it doesn't have the information in it that you're needing for your route, it will actually come up and it warns you that it does not have the information. So that way you know. And we've had that a couple times when you get off some of these campgrounds. You're on the side roads and it doesn't have any information on that, so it tells you that. So, but yeah, we're really, really happy with it. I would not have a problem at all with recommending it to you guys to be able to navigate with yours, with the motorhomes or whatever you do have. Like I said, you can put any size in it. But yeah, so let's hopefully let's see, we can take this through. If you want your RV parks, you can turn around and it'll actually. There you go. That's where we're at actually right now is Mackinac. It shows you all the nearest ones all the way out. So if you're actually driving down the interstate and you want to, say, okay, enough's enough, I'm ready to get off the road, you can turn around and put in the nearest RV park, and it gives you the information. It'll turn around, and if we click on it, it'll actually turn around and you can just hit the go to it. And this is down the road. And it'll automatically program into it. Excuse me. It'll automatically program into it, so you're ready to go. It tells you how long.
To highlighted route.
It'll tell you how long it's going to take, what your arrival time will be. Just standard GPS information there. But like I said, guys, I do not have a problem at all with recommending this. So take a look at it. I do know that they were running low on them. I don't know if it's the COVID thing or what it was, but I know they're a little harder to get. But again, the Garmin 770, I highly recommend it. Take a look at it and see what you think. Thanks, guys. So if this information was actually helpful to you guys, we'd appreciate you hitting that subscribe, checking out our other videos, see what you think. If you have any questions on anything, give us a holler, guys. We'd be more than happy to answer it if I got the information. If I don't, we'll see what we can come up with for you guys. We've got more videos coming, and we plan on seeing you this weekend. I'm trying to think of what this weekend's video is going to be. I think it's a tunnel of trees up here in Michigan, so you don't want to miss that one. So subscribe and hit that bell. Thanks, guys. We'll talk at you later, and you have a great week. Maybe I can find an answer.